Look, it's
Long
Albert.
story short, work pressure is really starting to wear me down. You got any medicinal recommendations, Mr. Jocho?
I have just the thing, Mr. Albert.
It's Chow
Take 2 mace
Chow.
of heavenward pepper, 3 tails of 7-star chili, and half a caddy of millet pepper. Remove the seeds and grind together with a splash of prickly ash cooking wine.
Oh my
Apply the
god.
mixture evenly and rinse after
There
20
he
minutes.
is, guys.
Finally, apply a layer of starch, which will induce a detoxifying sweat. Good for the mind and the soul.
I think Albert would be pretty fluffy.
Dr. Jocho, Albert's not the only one exhausted around here. I should detoxify too.
Well, Miss Yun Li, start out by blanching some ingredients in a premium broth, but make sure it utilizes plenty of premium dried chilies.
I see digestion issues on
It's
the horizon.
Genuine.
Some coriander should help with that.
Stay your hand.
Yeah,
Turn that
coriander.
evil herb at once. Unthinkable.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories. You know?
Here you are. Everyone, this way.
Look, Dong Hong and Yang
Xianzhou
Qing.
Fu will be
Nice.
holding the Luminary Combat Art Ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Why are there Boris in here?
Right on time. Hello there.
Man,
Metal. Which one do you want to strike? Oh, all of them?
god damn it.
Rock
Now I
shattering
gotta
sword.
ban that thing. Hold up.
Master Yun Li, look at how hard I've been training. I could take 10 of you.
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater. Wherever crowds gather, there is always an undercurrent beneath the surface. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
My first meal after regaining my freedom.
Oh shit.
Blood of my fellow kindred.
Shuyi.
Miss Hanya.
Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. They've all come back.
If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
Dong Hong, why didn't you turn into a dragon? I got Kabe yesterday and fulfilled in live. Oh, nice. I don't know where they put, like, the code. Oh shit, I might be too big for the code. Quick! Somebody copy down the code! I'm just gonna take a picture of it. Yeah, there we go. Quick, somebody put it in the Discord. Wow, expires tomorrow? Damn. I expect you to use these codes fast.
Woo! And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle.
Xianzhou Juming delegate, present.
Xianzhou Yaoqing delegate, present.
Xianzhou Luofu delegate present.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
And
good evening.
And to all our viewers far and wide, welcome to the version 2.4 finest duel under the pristine blue special program. As always, your avian buddy Albert's here to guide you through.
Hi everyone, I'm Yun Li, a sword master from the Juming.
And I'm Jiao Cho. I may have the appearance of a chef, but I'm actually a healer.
Greetings, everyone. It's been a while. I trust you're well.
A pleasure to have you three in the studio. Now, the Penacony vacation has drawn to a close, and the crew of the Astral Express is bound for a familiar destination, the Xianzhou Lao Fu, which is precisely why this program has invited Xianzhou friends, old and new, to welcome Trailblazers back to an old stomping ground. Speaking of which, General Genuine, isn't this your first time on the special program?
It is indeed, Mr. Albert, and I am deeply honored. Had I
Ooh.
known of your program's culinary delights, I would never have delayed.
Bon appetit, General! I hate to bring this up, but our catering costs for this episode were kinda spicy. If you'd like to leave a tip, we'd be extremely...
Wait,
Oh, Albert.
what's this hot pot got to do with you anyway? Didn't the pink-haired fox prepare it?
Well, I'm a hot pot enthusiast, after all. Where I go, the spice follows. Your illustrious presence is payment enough, dear friends. Dinner's on me.
Aww.
Gentlemen! Your
He's so cute.
delicious
Also
morale
covering
will
Albert.
not be forgotten, good sir!
Maybe we
Let's cut
just
to the
gotta
chase
be-
already. Why are we here anyway?
It's like this. I assume you all received an invitation from the Seat of Divine Foresight, welcoming you to the Luminary War Dance.
Oh, hey, Isabella, what's up?
It's a martial arts ceremony.
Nothing. Not much. We're just gonna watch the Honkai live stream.
All for the title.
Thanks
of
for the
Sword
follow.
Champion.
As a matter of fact, the War Dance is a festival commemorating the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knight's triumphant resistance against the abominations of abundance. As you know, the Law Fu's ambrosial arbor crisis was only recently resolved. Now
Are you
is the
excited
time
for
to
the new
regroup
Honkai
and
patch?
raise our spirits, which is why we have chosen this moment to convene the War Dance.
It looks interesting so
It
far.
is also for this reason that the title of Sword Champion will not be decided in this ceremony.
It won't? I fear Master Yenching will be bitterly disappointed.
Fear
Oh,
not,
this stream's
Mr.
doing
Johnson.
well.
This war dance isn't only a morale boost. It's
Mm,
also an
we
invitation.
made
Allies
pasta.
and
We
friends,
made some
a display of
meatballs.
peace, and an important duty for the
Oh,
Cloud
played our
Knights.
usual
That's why
gacha.
Yenching
Played some
took it upon
reverse.
himself to
And
accompany
now
the
we're here in
Trailblazers
Honkai.
for the duration.
Exactly right. In the version 2.4 Trailblaze Continuance mission, Finest Duel under the Pristine Blue 1, Trailblazers will witness Yenching's assiduous side.
I'm from
and his new
America.
identity.
The West
One
Coast.
person? Not enough. You need our help, right?
Such a distinguished occasion surely merits the attendance of other esteemed guests.
Of course, the Xianzhou Yaoqing delegation will be led by none other than the Merlin's Claw, General Fei Xiao. At her side will be two senior advisors, Zhao Chou, the Zhao Chou, as well as Moza.
And as for the
I'm from
Xianzhou
Canada?
Jing, me
Nice.
and Grandpa, General Hua Yan, the famous Flaming Heart, will be representatives.
Be they friends from near or far, we will welcome them with open
How long have we
arms.
been streaming?
This promises to be quite the war dance.
I don't want to lower your spirits, but I heard that the Trailblazers' arrival doesn't always coincide
I
with a
think I
happy-
streamed on and off for like
I
4 or
mean,
5
wasn't everyone
years,
fighting in the
but
trailer?
this is my first year as a
Arbiter
VTuber.
generals in the same place at the same time. Not a good sign.
That's not all. Rumors are
Yeah, sure,
circulating
co-op
through
this
the
one's
Alliance
space.
that General Jinyuan's conduct during the Ambrosial Arbor crisis may have violated certain laws of the land. Could it really be that?
Oh boy, I knew where we'd get out. It's true that the other two generals will arrive on the Law Fu with a certain assignment. If you want to know the details, then ready yourself for the upcoming Trailblaze continuance story.
Let us refrain from needless anxiety.
Sure, what is
We'll
it?
ensure a spectacular war dance.
Right, geez, let's lighten the mood. I want to talk about my legendary new Swordmaster apprentice. She's been getting a lot of attention. She gets her own intro, right?
March 7th? Of course! With the war dance right around the corner, March couldn't help herself. She set out on her own martial arts journey. Stay tuned.
So, I see you
Got more
didn't read the
intel on that
rules.
coming up on the program.
So,
Which
goodbye,
reminds me,
bitch.
The war dance ceremony is set to span versions 2.4 and 2.5. The Ambrosia Arbor crisis
Like,
will not be
bruh.
in the past, but the Trailblazers
Use
will
Twitter.
continue to be important witnesses to the Xianzhou Lafu's
Use Twitter or something to advertise your art.
Separation has been difficult. We've missed the Trailblazers dearly. Here's hoping the Xianzhou Lafu can bring everyone new and exciting experiences.
Nice.
Ah, the broth is ready. Shall we add any extra seasonings?
Add 'em all! We gotta make the most of the occasion.
I love
Gotta be
Jiaqiu,
there
but
to catch
like,
up with the Xianzhou pals. Ooh, and speaking of pals, version 2.4 will be
I
introducing
don't
a brand new
know.
map.
I'm worried about his kit and
Shackling
liability.
These
I don't know
pals
where to
of
put
yours,
him. The shackling
all in
prison?
prison?
Oh
Not
shit.
all of them. Not
People who
in
message
this
other
sense.
people to sell stuff
The
are the
Shackling
worst.
prison is under the Ten Lords Commission Administration.
Yeah,
This will
I
show
mean,
you
I kind of
what-
knew this was
The
worse in my
shackling prison
head.
is where we
After like they
detain
asked like 3
criminals.
questions, I'm like,
It's cold. and
usually
forbidding
people
in
that ask
essence
3
is
questions
located
in a
below
row.
The waters of Scale Gorge waterscape.
Huh? That does look creepy.
An individual must first stand trial before being escorted to their cell. For
I
those
actually
guilty
wanted
of
to see the shackling prison
particularly
because last time we
heinous
saw it
crimes,
was in
we
Loches,
reserve special cells of
like
biting
little
cold or searing
trailer
heat.
thingy
The interrogations
during the
of
end of
Blade and
the
Locha
the
were
Lafu arc.
conducted in just such a place.
Ugh. Doesn't sound like an easy place to spring a prison break.
You can say that again. The Ten Lords Commission keeps a watchful eye, and the routes to the cells are tangled webs filled with carefully designed mechanisms. Those seeking access must first overcome innumerable tests of fortitude.
It
Oh,
would appear
no.
the shackling prison is the haunt of wolf-like monsters. Huh. Borison?
That's right. The Borison are ruthless beyond measure, infamous for their inborn moon rage. Upon entering battle, the Borison share stacks of bloodlust. When bloodlust reaches a
Bloodlust?
certain number of stacks, they enter the moon rage state and
Oh.
become enhanced. Ooh, watch your step, Trailblazers.
What happened to catching up with
What?
pals?
So it's gonna
I'm
be
sure
pseudo and
Sweetie
rage
and
effects
Hanya would
in
love for you to
the
go
new
and
mobs.
express your sympathies.
Can you
Anyway,
Pela?
the new map It's time we
cleanse
talk about
it?
our new friends from the June
Oh, but it's like
Race.
multiple.
Starting.
Everybody gets a
with the
stack
young
of
girl,
bloodlust.
Yoon Lee.
Okay, we get some Yunli stuff. What do you guys think? Oh, cute! Is that a firefly? Oh! Never mind. It's not a firefly. Oh, the crown's so cute. Oh, damn. What a nice auto right there. Her design's adorable. I don't know why people hated on her.
A ship known for
Seeing it in
unrivaled
movement, it's like really
craftsmanship.
good.
As the
I
records
mean,
show,
Honkai,
some
like,
60 or
Hoyo does
70%
this with
of
like the
all
details.
Xianzhou's armory comes from the artisans of the Zhuming. Ever since I was little, I've studied sword mastery and weapons forging with my grandpa. I mean, the Flaming Heart, Huayan. Grandpa's always been nice to me. He loves me, you know?
Miss Yoon Lee is a talented young lady fascinated with swords. She sees
I'm really impressed with Brenna Larson's performance.
She can even communicate with them directly.
Like, I would never thought she would not be a
Swords are more honest
2.
than
Like, look
people
at her
who lives
age.
by the phrase, swords make acquaintances, fighting makes friends.
Oh? It so happens that on the Law Fu there is an able young man with a similar love of the sword. I have
Oh.
a feeling you two might get along.
You mean Yanqing? He doesn't know the first thing about swords. He collects them like they're going out of fashion, then never uses them.
Not Jing Yuan trying to set up Yang Qing with Yun Li.
Seems like you guys don't share everything.
Give my boy a chance. I love Yang
See the
Qing.
giant sword I use? Forged him myself. He might not be complete, but he's already stronger than anything out there.
Weapons of this caliber usually get their own name. What do you call them?
Not bad, Feathers. Finally, someone who understands swords.
I like her
I think
spunk.
of a unique name for the ages. Old Metal.
Huh.
No, not like
It
cutesy.
has a
She's just like
ring
she knows what
about
she
it.
wants.
I like it too.
She's like oriented,
We
career
all Metal have
oriented.
a deep connection. Every time I get into a scrap, I ask old Metal,
She's
"Which one do you
she's
want
very
us
like
to
motivated with her
Old Metal
hobbies.
usually says something like, "Let's start here and end there." To which I reply, "Oh, all
I
of
like her
them?
personality.
All right."
Old Metal's adorable
I
magic
don't
belies his
know.
formidable stature.
Perhaps.
Yunli might be young, but she's confident and unafraid to speak her mind. It's time we took a look at her skills on the battlefield.
Oh, we're gonna
As
see
a
her
physical
skills?
type
Okay.
character following the path of destruction, gentle persuasion isn't really my style.
Damn,
When
look at the
using my
weight of
skill,
that
I
attack.
restore my own HP while dealing physical damage to a single target and adjacent
Okay, she
enemies.
heals herself. That's
What really
good.
sets Yunli apart in combat is the way she counters the enemy. When attacked, she immediately launches a counter on the attacker, dealing damage to the target and adjacent enemies.
Bears a grudge and knows friend from foe. She doesn't mess around.
You gotta use the enemy's strength against them. After using my ultimate, I acquire the parry state, which allows me
Parry?
to sustain lower damage and taunt all enemies. In addition,
Oh.
my ordinary counter is upgraded to powerful counter,
Oh,
which deals higher
shit.
damage.
AoE taunt.
You seem well versed in the art of the counter. One assumes that surprise attacks during exploration.
Okay, but like, why does the damage look really
for you.
bad in the
Well, When
promo?
using my technique, I obtain a special effect for a set duration.
Oh,
If
she
an
started
enemy
eating.
launches an attack during that duration, the attack is blocked. And upon entering battle, I launch a powerful counter on a random
Wait,
enemy.
so you're eating and you just want the enemy to hit you for your technique?
The giant blade
Okay,
comes
girl.
running straight for you. Which reminds me, in version 2.4, Trailblazers will experience the Swords to
Oh,
Plowshares
new companion mission. Oh, nice.
Granddad and granddaughter arrive on the Love Fu from the Zhu
Oh,
Ming,
we get to
bringing
meet
with
the
them a
her
prize
grandpa.
much sought after among the war
I
dance
think the
competitors.
grandpa's was Blade's
Press the goes to-
master
Let's
in the
see.
Blade
Let's
making.
save that for
Interesting.
another time, shall we?
Now remember, Albert, the prize is for the War Dance champion, not the host.
So, if Yun Li is also set to compete, and were she to prevail, then wouldn't the prize return home with her to the Zhu Ming?
Not so fast now. La Fu has something to say about that. This Zhu Ming may have brought the prize.
I guess
but
it
they
is
ain't
like an
leaving
upgrade
with
of
it.
Clara.
Watch us.
Easy now. External heat needs inner cooling, as they say.
I hope I hope Zhao
Sounds
Qi's
like another
kid
difficult
better than
challenge
what
for
people have been
Yang
saying in the
He
beta.
does sound so right. Let's move on to another new character, shall we? Hailing from the Yao Qing and soon to be making his appearance, it's military healer Zhao Chou.
Ooh. Oh, cute. Damn, I kinda want him. His animations are actually really good.
The Yao Qing's illustrious healer. I've heard much about you.
You're too kind, General. My visit to the Law Fu is only in aid of keeping a promise.
You owe
Ooh.
someone a tasty meal?
Well, taste is secondary to nutrition, Miss Yun Li.
I'm curious, Mr. Jiao Cho. Under what circumstances would you usually open your eyes? Forgive me, but
The short-haired lady,
Your beef is
Fei
overcooked.
Xiao and Fun Li?
Well, seems like
Or Ling
culinary
Sha? Yeah, yeah,
races
they're
are
both
pretty
next patch.
eye-opening. But I digress. Mr. Zhao Chou.
Oh,
why don't
and
you introduce yourself a little more?
the
Well,
4-star
I am employed
Mose.
as a
Mose is
military
also
healer
next
to
next
Yao
patch.
Qing's General Fei Xiao. You could consider me one of her retainers. I'm accompanying the general to the Xianzhou Law Fu for this war dance ceremony.
Yeah, that's next
So,
patch.
What's with all the broths and ingredients then?
Well, you see, Miss Yun Li, I believe in culinary medicine. The notion that we are what we eat. The arts of cooking and healing are one and the same. Which is why I spend so much time delving into the spicy miracles of medicinal cuisine.
a meal is not simply a merry occasion. but an opportunity for food to work quiet wonders for our biological systems. Isn't that beautiful?
Why bother dividing the pot into 9 sections if you're gonna eat from all of them?
I am a self-confessed chowhound, Miss Yunli. I eat, and then I leave.
Oh, you ain't going anywhere yet, Doctor. Delicacies aside, let's talk some more about that healing of yours. Before you came under General Fei Xiao's command, you were well known in the Xianzhou Yaoqing's Alchemy Commission.
Alchemy.
You went
Yeah.
on to cut your teeth as a military healer with the Cloud Knights on campaigns for the Hutt.
I wonder.
I heard you decided to retire, only returning to service at the personal request of the Cauldron Master.
Some people prefer work to leisure, I suppose.
Well, I am fortunate enough to be respected for my craft. Some even go so far as to deem me a miracle cure.
As General Fei Xiao's strategist, Zhao Cho applies his taste for spice to battlefield tactics. Combat is a bubbling broth.
Okay, let's
with
see the
each
kit,
side
guys.
occupying one
A lot
half
of
of
people have
Yuan
said he's
Yuan
mid.
hot
Let's see what we
Hmm.
got.
Battles are marked by myriad changes, constantly evolving in a dance of
Damn, they're yapping a lot.
Well said, General.
They say foxes are cunning creatures. Seems like Mr. Zhao Cho is no exception. I think it's time we took a look at what our delicious doctor can do on the battlefield.
Well, about time. I am a fire-type character on the path of nihility.
Character
Using my
content
technique during
development.
exploration, I create a special dimension. After entering battle with an enemy within the dimension, I inflict them with fire damage. And
Classic
there's a possibility
dimension. Not
of
bad.
following up with a stack of Ashen Roast debuff.
Could work with Acheron and Firefly, maybe?
Cooking the enemy alive?
Ashen Roast turns up the heat by causing enemies to sustain greater damage. Any attack that Zhao Cho lands on an enemy has a chance of inflicting Ashen Roast.
Indeed. Case in point, if I were to use my skill to deal blast damage, there would be a chance of simultaneously inflicting a stack of Ashen Roast on the target.
Did you just throw spices into the battlefield?
Sharp eyes, General. After launching my ultimate, the battlefield becomes an enormous yuan-yang hot pot. The enemies are trapped in a searing broth, which inflicts damage on each and every one of them. At the same time, the effects of Ashen Roast are compounded for enemies inflicted with the debuff, in line with the current highest number of stacks. Immediately after, a field appears, which lasts for a set number of turns.
Whew, all these hot pop visuals are making me hungry again.
Interesting.
What does this field do exactly?
Enemies within the field sustain greater ultimate damage. And during their action, there is a chance they will be inflicted by a stack of Ashen Roast.
Oh, it would follow that if, for example, Acheron were on the team, you would be able to help her acquire ultimate charges more quickly.
Absolutely right.
I feel like
I
Acheron's the
suggest
only
you
good
invite the
character
enemy
with
to dinner
him. Maybe you
before
can
showing
play
up
him
the
with our
door.
gem
Last
team.
meal they'll ever experience.
He doesn't help Argenti get his ult faster, like
Well,
Acheron.
we've got to know new friends from both the Shuming and the Yaoqing.
I don't even
Let's
think
turn
he's
our
that good at
gaze to the
dots.
version
Who would you
2.4
place him?
banner info. In version 2.4's first
Hua
half
Hua
event,
Hua,
trailblazers can
no.
acquire the limited 5-star
Damn
character
it.
Yoon Lee, as well as the limited 5-star character Hua Hua. The limited 5-star light cones, Dance at Sunset, and Night of Fright will be boosted.
A cat is a human's best
Oh my
friend.
god, not Birth of the South. I have
You
like
certainly
40 of
have a
those.
cat-like energy to you, Miss Yunli.
The moles welcome
Swiftly
you?
on to the
Not
first and second half
Ireland.
of our
Oh, it's Sparkle
Boost
Dex?
limited 5-star characters, Zhao Cho, and Masked Fool Sparkle.
Well, fuck
In
me.
addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star light cones, those many springs,
Am I
and
free to
the
play
escapade
account?
will be boosted.
Another eye-opening moment for our fox friend.
Moments spent in the cool shade of an old tree should be used for admiring the surrounding scenery.
Damn it.
Couldn't agree more. And I almost forgot. The version 2.4 War Banner will feature a familiar face on the 4-star light cone. Poised to bloom.
She has the presence of a true swordmaster. Someone's been taking their training seriously.
Mm-hmm. Without further ado, let's take a closer look at the fruits of March 7th's journey as a sword master apprentice.
Why does it sparkle? Damn, I need Waffle and Sparkle for Genuine. This is a new path and a skin. She's gonna follow Imaginary Hunt. And she's supposed to be a really good unit for free-to-play players. And, like, veterans, too. As a secondary support, or, like,
Returning to
sub-DPS.
this Yenjo, March 7th is brimming with excitement for the upcoming war dance and decides to learn swordplay from Masters Yun Li and Yan Qing.
I still vividly remember instructing Yang Qing in the way of the sword. Now he's already passing on his knowledge to others. How time flies.
March 7th might be a rookie, but she's also a natural. Her master taught her the best in Juming swordplay. So, naturally, she's made quick progress.
Yan Qing is also March 7th's master. To deprive an inquiring mind of tuition is not in his nature.
Right you are, General.
I heard that March 7th was a bow and arrow user. Brave of her to take up the sword, and no doubt a challenge for her masters.
I'll say. Not to mention, Yun Li and Yan Qing's swordplay isn't exactly similar. Will March 7th end up with a weird mix of styles?
You're overthinking things. If you're dedicated to the sword, you just need to swing it.
Ah, follow the sword and victory will follow. Well, we've done a lot of talking. Time to see March 7th swordplay in action.
March 7th, the Hunt's basic attack deals imaginary damage. When using her skill, March 7th selects a teammate as master and presents them with a special beverage to increase their speed.
Girl.
Good apprentice.
As a promising young student, March 7th has a keen understanding of her master's style. When her master launches an attack or ultimate, March 7th acquires charges. When charges reach a set number of stacks,
7
she
stacks.
immediately takes action again and obtains an enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack deals set hits.
She
of
should be
damage
really
to a
good in
target enemy,
follow-up attack
with
teams.
a
right?
chance of dealing further hits.
Just a chance?
She's a rookie, remember? Her moves might be a little rusty, but they can surprise you all the same. Depending on her master's path, her specific attacks possess additional effects.
That's right. For example, masters on the paths of destruction, erudition, or the hunt can cause specific attacks to deal additional damage. And masters on the paths of nihility, harmony, preservation, or abundance can raise the toughness reduction of specific attacks.
Putting learning into practice.
Uh,
Where do I find an apprentice?
After using her ultimate, March 7th can deal damage to a target enemy while improving her next enhanced basic attack.
And for those who were wondering what having March as an apprentice is like, there you have it.
March 7th is humble and learns from all her allies. During exploration, for every time a teammate uses their technique, March 7th acquires a charge at the start of the next battle.
she
When
seems to
using
be
her
pretty
own technique,
good.
she regenerates energy at the start of the next battle.
It must be a great privilege to have an apprentice with such powers of perception.
Well, get this. Completing specific tasks in the version 2.4's Trailblaze Continuance will unlock March 7th the Hunt. Once unlocked, a path switching option will appear in the character interface for this.
I don't know,
That's
it's up
my
to you.
apprentice.
She certainly
it's to
does
play the
have
patch
the
regardless.
aura of a heroine.
Woo, I think we could all use a lie down. More exciting updates after the break.
Ooh, new code. New code, new code. Cool. Actually, It's not as hype as the other ones, but it's pretty good. I
Welcome
think
back,
Sparkle might be
Trailblazers.
good
It's time we took a
for
look. Version 2.4
the new
is on the
lady,
events.
but I don't know.
As the war dance approaches, guests and visitors from all corners are converging on the Lawfu. But not all are harboring noble intentions. I'm sure all you remember a certain IPC representative by the name of Scott.
Oh, the
Oh my
Alliance
god, not
is very
Scott
familiar with
again.
the conduct and deeds of the IPC.
Hardly surprising. Well, Scott is out to demonstrate that Cienjo swordplay is no match for IPC tech. Ooh, not
Oh,
only
not
does he
this
have a methylated
douchebag.
application in store, but also wants to assert his authority through battle.
For real? I think me and Old Metal owe this guy a beating. Or 10.
Hold your horses, Miss Yunli. As a matter of fact, your apprentice got a little impulsive and took up the challenge. She's due to face off against her opponent in just 15 days' time.
A familiar turn of events. Are we able to assist Miss March in this endeavor?
Of course! To help March defeat this IPC rotten egg, Trailblazers will take up the position of personal trainer. The goal? Develop a 15-day crash course in swordplay.
15 days? Crash course? Mr. Albert, have you heard the proverb, haste makes waste?
Have you heard the proverb when needs must? Between me and Yan Qing, we've got the sword skills to provide the best crash course in town. Still, balance training also requires rest, relaxation, and fun.
The fabled work-life balance.
Oh,
Sounds
okay,
you've
that's
gotta
an
figure it out,
interesting
presumably.
event.
Results? Well, you
Like
better
art
be-
style
I
wise.
have
Oh
a
shoot.
feeling Miss March will have some fortuitous encounters and crucial assistance along the
Pretty
way.
good.
Oh, I might just have to offer a helping hand myself.
The encounters and sword training experiences that March accumulates will dictate the nature of the story's conclusion. The end result will always be a solo confrontation with Scott, though the nature of the showdown will also vary accordingly.
Following the ending, Trailblazers can acquire Stellar Jade and March 7th, the Hunt's Eidolon.
With the combined assistance of her friends, surely Miss March will prevail over Scott.
Absolutely?
As long as a swordmaster is worthy of the sword in their hand, they have nothing to worry
I
about.
can hear the
Wise
kazoo
words
pretty
indeed,
like
Miss Yunli.
prominently.
Oh.
Let's move on to another event. After leaving
Oh, it's a
Medico,
camera one?
I'm sure Trailblazers will remember with fondness their unpredictable old friends, the trash cans.
It would seem these old friends have appeared on the Xianzhou.
Up here they have.
There's trash
And
cans in the
medical agent
Zen show,
Lieutenant
guys.
Tony is on the lookout for an assistant.
It's finally
Their
happening.
goal? To complete a series of shoots to uncover the secrets of the Mars truck.
Wait, what? They're doing a trash can shoot?
You better believe it. The intern in question is Randolph. And just like the Trailblazers, they're a trash can enthusiast.
If you spend enough time in the cosmos, there's nobody you won't encounter. Trash can enthusiasts? Comes with the territory.
During the event, Trailblazers must use the photography software provided by Randolph to take pictures of trash cans hidden among the crowds.
Different trash cans mean different points, with some trash cans even adopting special movements. Do your best to get them all
Oh,
on
it's like
film
Pokemon
to
Snap.
maximize your points and complete the stage objectives.
And a friendly reminder, trash cans may appear unexpectedly and without warning. Trailblazers wishing to catch them all will need their wits about them.
Now, this event isn't confined to the Cienjo. Your old friends have also appeared in Bellabog. Rumor has it that Bellabog inhabitants have recently been attacked by a shadow of unknown origin. To resolve this case, our trash can friends need the strength of Trailblazers and Bellabogians alike.
And that's the end of the trash can related content for this version. Right?
Don't speak too soon. In the Trailblaze Friendship is Magic event. Trailblazers need to use specific characters to play the role of magician and summon a special trash can comrade, Letter Pony, to fight alongside them.
A
Oh.
trash can summoning magician.
Look, it's Chapard.
Does this sorcerer have any other notable abilities?
Of course! The magician's skill and ultimate will acquire all new combat effects with the power to command
Oh my god, they kick
minicans
so
during
hard.
battle. The minican's attack and talent abilities will depend on which character was used to summon them, adding further layers to the combat
This is so
experience.
goofy.
For example, the skills of certain magicians summon minicans onto the battlefield up to a maximum of 5. The more minicans on the battlefield, the higher the attack and the more energy regenerated for the magician.
Classic trash warfare.
Well, get this. Some minicans can even enter an ultra gold state and receive extra buffs. And we've only scratched the surface. Trailblazers who wish to test the limits of magical trash can strength can do so in-game. The event will launch a new challenge stage daily, with 5 stages total, and each stage split into 2 difficulties. After completing the
This is so
initiation
goofy, I
trial
kinda like
challenge, Trailblazers can unlock the official trial difficulty for an even harder test.
See you on the battlefield, friends.
Kinda
I need
fun.
another breather. Don't go anywhere, Trailblazers. More exciting updates after the following broadcast.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Welcome back, y'all! As always, in version 2.4, we'll be seeing the return of 10 free warps in the Gifted
Woo,
Odyssey Check
10
It
free
I was
warps.
waiting for you to say that.
Some comforts are here to stay.
And of course, there's also the double events. Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty.
Remember to complete the
Pretty
simulated universe
good.
or divergent universe for double planar ornaments.
Pretty good. Yep, I need those.
And we haven't even got to this version's system optimizations yet, starting with the relic system. When using the filter function to screen relics already in your possession, filter choices can be saved for a faster selection process. Meanwhile, in the relic inventory,
Nice.
Trailblazers will find new quick lock and quick discard functions. When choosing relics for a character, relics will be sorted according to the character's relic set prioritization, with the most suitable relics appearing first. There's also a new feature for relic
Nice.
substat recommendations.
By using the recommended relics feature, not only can Trailblazers view a character's most
This is really good for
frequently used
people that don't
relic
want to
set,
like
but
read
also
guides.
the recommended main and subsidiary stats.
And finally, when checking Simulated Universe Interface and Cavern of Corrosion in the Interastral Peace Guide, Trailblazers can see recommended characters for the relics in question.
How considerate.
Now, to allow Trailblazers to come into faster contact with new versions,
When I click
graduating
right now,
events,
it's like-
and
sound like this.
time-limited rewards.
Oh my god.
2.4 has added an advanced access feature for both Trailblaze Continuance and events.
So if a Trailblazer doesn't meet the prerequisite conditions for a given event, they can still experience the new version's events and missions?
You got it!
Nice.
Trailblazers who've reached level 21 will see a Play Now icon appear on the event page for events with advanced access eligibility. Just select the icon to join the experience.
Okay, as
Now
long as you're
that's an
safe.
optimization.
Don't
Ready
injure
and
yourself.
waiting.
This is really good.
In the mission catalog, Missions with early access will feature a special icon. Maps yet to be unlocked will get temporary map teleportation access. while
Temporary
also
map
featuring a
teleportation?
special icon.
Oh, nice.
Trailblazers can freely switch between the displays for the normal map and the temporary maps unlocked as a result of advanced access event activation.
And what if Trailblazers achieve the normal event activation requirements during the course of early access?
Good question. In that case, the event will terminate the advanced activation state and the temporary map channel will close. However, game data will be retained and Trailblazers can continue participating in gameplay as normal through the event stream.
Which
Nice.
is when I get my hands on the limited time event rewards.
In other news, in the not too distant future, a new episode of Knowing the Universe will be upon us. We've invited celebrated novelist Yoshiki Tanaka to be with us on the program. Together, we'll be exploring thoughts and imaginings on the subject of the boundless universe. A huge thank you to Mr. Tanaka for his participation. Man, I can't wait to see that episode. And finally,
I'm so glad you got Kage.
collaboration destined for launch in 2025.
Fate Stay the Night? What? A Fate Stay the Night collab? Quarter 3.
Stay tuned for a
It was reaction 3. Oh.
That brings us to the end of the version
No
2.4
way. A
special
collab?
program. Returning to the Cienjo, getting to know new Cienjo friends. You guys sure know how to get an old owl excited.
Will March be able to perfect her sword play?
3 Xianzhou generals in the same place at the same time. Who knows what kind of stories will
Holy crap.
Let us all
That's so
build
weird because
to the
Hoya
future
barely
of
like
the Xianzhou
collabs
lawful.